Sup? Got a Kubey. Kubey. And it's in the white box, so it tells us that it's something cool, I guess. Kubey Drake, KB310. Um, okay. Got this one on the secondary market. I just couldn't pass it up. It's a Kubey Drake. And I have covered this knife on the channel before, so I'm not going to go way into depths. But this is a special version of the Drake. It's a Max to Chook design, but it's in M390 steel. It's got this stonewashed M390 blade on it that this one's razor sharp. Ooh, I run my finger up on there and caught my skin on it. Yeah, and it's got purple G10 scales with steel liners, nested liners in there. It's a liner lock, and it is such a cool knife that when I saw this one and it became available, 100%, if I could get it at a reasonable price, I was going to buy it. I don't know if I'll sell it, keep it, what I'm going to, maybe I'll throw it over there to Timber's Edge and they can move it down the road, but wow. Yeah, I like this. This one comes with a titanium pocket clip. I mean, let's just run through it real quick. I'm definitely going to check it in. If for no other reason, then maybe it ends up permanently in my collection. I don't know why I need two of them, because I definitely have one of these for myself. I really, really, really like this knife. I also have one in S30V steel, a little camouflage version. The Kubey Drake. It's legit, man. Nested G10 for the steel liner. Nothing fancy on the steel liner. Stamped steel, The action on it worked wonderfully, so I am not going to mess with the action, but I am just going to wipe it down and throw it back together. And it's got this one comes with M390 steel, and they're not unicorns, but man, you don't see them a lot, and you're not going to find them on a retail site. So it's all secondary stuff at this point. Get these fingerprints off the inside of the liner. Well, you look in there, it's nice and clean and shiny. Skeletonized, fairly lightweight. I'm going to go ahead and put this right back in there. Let me wipe it off first. And then Kubey does a great job with their capturing their pivots. They notch the pivot pin and then put a little nub in the G10. It's a nice system, and it creates a lockdown pivot. The knife was represented as, I think, like new, only taken out of the package to photograph, flipped a few times, that kind of thing. And so far, I'd say that's a fair representation. It's what I feel like I'm looking at here. Yeah, everything looks to be in great shape. I'm not really in a position right now to keep collecting like that. But this is one of those. It is absolutely a favorite knife of mine. Now, this isn't the budget version of this knife, but it's for what you're getting here. And I'll cover what I think you can pick these up for, if you can find one, if they become available. But for what this knife is, I think it's very reasonable. All right. Try to keep my fingers off this liner. Nice. And also nice. Pocket clip's recessed into the G10. It's got a couple of 3 straight lines. The fourth line is curved. It's not optimal. It's very important, man. If you feel any wiggle in this pocket clip, you have to take the knife out of service for sure and plan on getting that screw tight. And what I mean by that is, like, if I was out and about today and I had this knife in my pocket and I pulled it out for whatever reason and I felt this wiggle, this knife comes out of my pocket, because if this is loose and this is wiggling, man, you'll round that hole out, and then the knife's, I mean, the pocket clip function is going to go away. Yeah, wow. This is a great specimen of this knife. It's in great shape. I don't see any wear marks. Normally it would pick up something here on the front of this G10, the front of the pocket clip. I mean, it's a new knife. There's no marks on the blade whatsoever. Factory edge. Wonderful. Yeah. Let's talk about this action. So, drop shut. Wonderful spidey flick, thumb flick, and a back flipper. Let me try to fail it. Nope. I mean, I'm going to give it an A. Not an A minus, but a straight up A. It's wonderful. Ergonomics, it's one of the reasons I like this knife. Not so confident, very confident. This knife goes whoop, goes right past confident and starts climbing towards very confident. The flipper tab here, the jimping on the liner lock and the flipper tab, just lock the fingers in. There's jimping on the spine. Nice little platform for the thumb. If I push into this jimping, it's combat jimping. Really locked in grip right here. Wonderful ergonomics. Really like it. Reverse grip. I can cap it with the thumb. Very powerful grip. And I can get here, which is, of course, one of the reasons I really like this knife. I can tuck my palm in here, get behind that finger guard, cap the knife with my thumb, and have a tremendously powerful grip right here. Up close, woo, yeah, wonderful. Self-defense capabilities. I mean, I know it's a folder, simple pocket knife, but, I mean, I'm not trying to be an operator with it. I'm just trying to go to the 7-Eleven, and if I have to bring a knife to bear, is it capable? And this one is, in my opinion. Yeah, wonderful action. Check the safety. Yeah, there's no blade contact there. The tip is recessed wonderfully. The clip works really well, but we'll illustrate it real quick. Thick stuff, milled titanium, thick stuff all the way in. Nice look. I like the bead stonewashed look and finish against the purple. Matches the blade. Standard jean size material. Again, it's a dryer clip. My spot in the back pocket. Wonderful. I mean, I may just keep this knife because I don't carry the other one that I have, because it's such a nice piece and it's kind of rare. You don't see a lot of them and you can't find them. And yeah, how's that M390? Pushing it right through that phone book paper. Yeah, razor sharp, wonderful. I'll try to give an idea. I'm going to do a search, see if I can see one somewheres, and I'll try to give an idea of what one of these would cost. How much money, man? Okay, at the time of running this video, I am seeing some of the black and the camo versions in S30V steel, and they look to be running right around $100. I don't see any of these available. Brand new, these were like $125. And I think you could catch this on sale occasionally between 90 and $100. If I was to sell this, I wouldn't. I mean, I'm going to be every bit of. It's going to be every bit of $125 if I was to sell this one. I'm not necessarily interested in selling it. It's just such a good knife that I either want to keep it for myself or I'll gift it maybe to. I don't know. I just know that if you can find, listen, even the standard version in D2 steel, I think they're like 30 some dollars, $40. This Drake is, I recommend the knife. It's pretty awesome. That's all I can tell you. I mean, I know I'm kind of gushing on the thing, but it's just one of my favorite little budget pieces. And then to find one in S30V or this one in M390, Hey, I appreciate y'all watching. I'm going to keep it short.